Today's topic is JSP. Uh, Today's topic is JDBC in Servlet and JSP. Now, many students and many people find the problem how to connect your JDBC, how to do a program in JDBC with Servlet and JSP. Now, I'm going to first explain how it is going to work. How it is going to work. First is JDBC in Servlet and JDBC in JSP. There is some code. With the help of this code, you can do your JDBC program with the help in Servlet. First, you have to import some files just like print writer class, web servlet, and all the things that is required. After that, you have to extend. You can create your servlet program with the help of generic servlet by extending generic servlet, or by implementing servlet interface, or by extending HTTP servlet also. So here I have created the program with the help of HTTP servlet. The purpose of HTTP servlet, it is going to work with only HTTP protocol, or that is going to process only HTTP servlet. Okay, now with the help of this, we have to implement one method of them, do get method, either do get method or do post method. I'm working with Eclipse, so it is by default it provide the definition. It gives the method definition of both do get and do post. Now, with the help of my code, I have given with the help of my code, I have called do get method inside a do post method. So here I am going to define the JDBC code, or I am going to work with JDBC code inside a do get method. Okay, now so the do get method signature is protected void do get HTTP servlet request. That is, the request object is there, HTTP servlet response, the response object is there. Now after that, first two lines are required. Servlet response object is there. With the help of response object, what type of response I am going to generate, that I have to define. The help of context, with the help of uh, with the help of context setting. So with the help of the man, so we are going to use set contact con, set content type. We are going to define in bracket. I am going to mention text oblique HTML. Print writer object I have to create because I am going to generate on response response on the browser. So we require the response. Now after that, I am going to just doing one thing. The purpose of this program, in some HTML page, I have created uh, one field. The field name is roll number, that I am going to put in that particular HTML. After that, that particular HTML going to be redirect to the my servlet, and it is going to process as per the requirement. Suppose I have mentioned one roll number, then it is going to search the record of as per these. Now class dot for name, as you know, connection con driver manager dot get connection. With the help of this, I am going to get the connection. After that, prepare a statement I have prepared and select start from student where roll number is this. After that, out dot print, that is one of that object I have created to printing the content on the browser. So I have created, and then result set metadata. Result set metadata, the purpose of result set metadata is it is related to information about table, and number of columns, number of rows, what is the table name, and what is the field, and all the information is contained by the result set metadata. So I have created because I want to know the number of column count. So with the help of get column count method, I am going to get, and then it is going to be processed and it is going to print the record as per the roll number given, as per the roll number given by the user. Now after that, as I told you earlier, I have called do get method inside the post method that I am going to that I have done. After that, I have created one student.html file. In that file, I have created form action data search. This is my class name data. This is the my class name is data search that I have going to call here. Then enter your roll number, and it is the type input type text, and this information I have mentioned. And then now that example I am going to show with the help of my program in Eclipse, how it is going to do. Before that, what you have to do, you have to do the build path for your JDBC connection, for build path for JDBC connection. So just right click on your project, and after that you are going to find out the build path and configure build path. That information you will get. Okay, after that, uh, in some compiler or in some editor, it's shown the problem like class not found and all the things. So you have to do one thing. You have to just open your Tomcat server where it is located. Suppose in my case it is located in F drive, and F drive Tomcat I have find. And after that, inside the Tomcat lib folder is there, and inside this lib folder I have to copy and paste my MySQL connector driver. If I copied this here, so that is available for that is not going to show the class not found error, means it is showing for form.mysql.jdbc.driver class. It is going to show the error for that particular class, so it is not going to show. Now after that, just right click on here, practice, and you will find a build path, build point, configure build path is there. Click on configure build path and set the MySQL path here that I have already set. Click on module path and set the add external jars, and you will find that particular file over there. Okay, after that, what you have to do, I what I have to do, I have to create one student class that is just related to student information. Okay, sorry, that is related to this. This is my student class that is going to my tag handler. Okay, print record. No, here I'm going to search my created file because it is not taking that much time. So I'm going to search my file that I have created. That my.tl is not required now. So now here this is the student file is there, and it is going to find the data search. And where is the location of data search? Data search is, I think, located here. Okay, this is my data search, and this is my data search class. that I have created with the help of HTTP servlet. After that, what I have done, I have written the same code that I have shown in my PPT. That code is going to work for fetching the data from the given table or given, that is going to fetch. Now for that purpose, suppose here I am going to I have declared in student.html, I have declared in and input type is equals to text and name is equals to roll number. The purpose of roll number is that it is going to search the record as per the given roll number. uh, Whenever I am going to mention the roll number, it is going to be accessed with the help of request.get parameter method, and with the help of the field roll number. Then I have created the object of connection prepared statement, and here I have mentioned the set int I roll number, means whatever value I am going to search, that is going to be fetched, and the result set is going to do the same. Now I'm going to run this program. For running this program, same way that I have done, finish. It is going to ask the user, this program is going to ask the user, enter your roll number. Suppose I have entered the roll number 102 of the student. Now I have pressed the search button, then it is going to be processed and shown the result of related to the student. Okay, that is the student information. That is the student is roll number 102 and COM MBA. Now suppose I have changed the roll number. Suppose my roll number is 101 and I am going to search the record, then it is going to show the result 101 Simca MCA, means this is the student information. You can also fetch the record as per the requirement. Suppose I have here I have mentioned another roll number. Suppose the roll number is 105. Then I am going to search, that is going to search the record the on the basis of roll number. Same operation, you have same operation just like create table and create display, remove, delete, and search, or whatever operations you want, insert operation on the with the database, you can do with the help of this code, or with the help of servlet also you can do. Now I am now I'm going to move further. uh, I'm going to create this is related to servlet. Now after that I'm going to work with JDBC in JSP. Now purpose of JDBC in JSP, now how we can write my JDBC program, JDBC code inside a JSP. That code we have written, we can write with the help of same methods. This is same method just like class.forname and all the things that I have mentioned. Now same form I am going to use for this int roll number and all the thing. uh, I am going to mention the roll number uh, of the particular record, then string name. I have fetched the name and course. Whatever information I have entered inside that particular form, that is going to be fetched here with the help of request. Request is one of the implicit object of JSP. With the help of this, we can with the help of this we can fetch the values that I have defined in the form and fields that we can fetch. There are nine implicit objects. This is one of the four implicit object is there. Now here, after doing this, I'm going to use one of the directive, that is the page directive. That is going inside a page directive, one attribute is there, import. With the help of this, I'm going to fetch the java.sql package. That package contains the information related connection, driver manager, prepared statement, result set statement, callable statement, all the information that you can that contain under the java.sql. Now I have, with the help of this code, I am going to insert the inside value inside the student table. Now I have created the prepare statement object, on.prepare statement, insert into student values. Then question marks means question mark is the placeholder that is going to be replaced by the uh, variable name or field variable name or values, whatever value I'm going to fetch, whatever value I'm going to put, or whatever variable I'm going to put. Now here pst dot set int 1 comma roll number. Roll number is one of the field that I have fetched, that contain the value from given from the form field roll number. Same as it is going to happen with name, and same is going to happen with course. Now here I am going to update my table record set. So here out dot print is one of the here pst dot execute update means my table is going to update. So I have mentioned pst dot execute update. Now it is done. The message will arrive, record inserted successfully. If there are some exceptions is there, that is going to be handled, and uh, it is going to work. Now we are going to check how this is going to be happen. This is the simplest way. In JDBC we can write this code. This is the simplest way. Another way I am going to tell you after that. Before that, I am going to run my code related to this. For that purpose, I have created one JSP page, that is the data insert.jsp. Same code is there. How it is going to work? Now, before that, I have to find out one insertion form that is going to be work. Now, this is the add JSP is there. Student information is student info dot html. Student info.html. Now I'm going to change here, instead of process I'm going to mention here data insert, because I'm going to work with that. Now here just I'm going to run. As you can see, I have declared three fields for roll number, name and course. Then it is going to be use the button submit register. So one of the button submit. Okay, now data insert JSP. I'm going to change the name roll number, because here the field name is, so I'm going to change roll number, name and course. Okay, now and HTML is not going to work here. Now I'm going to run this. Just run your server. After running your server, see the difference. These are the fields. With the help of this, I am going to insert. Suppose I am going to insert 107. ABC is one of the student, and he or she is doing MCA, and he is or she is doing MCA. Now I am going to register 107 ABC MCA. It is not going to work because has the information related to this form. Contain the information of JSP. So I'm going to change. Now my server is going to start again because it is showing error. I am again try to start it. Now what you can do, this is the simplest way. With the help of this you can also you can run your program. In this way you can write your program. Suppose you don't want anything else. Suppose you don't want to do anything with the, you don't want you want to separate your business logic from this JSP page. What you have to do, you want to separate your business logic from this JSP page. What you have to do, you have to do you have to create one class, that is the connection provider, that is going to set the connection and all the things for you. That is the business logic that you have created. Now after that, what another class you are going to create, that class is that bean you are going to create, that is the Java bean. That Java bean you are going to create. This Java bean, the purpose of this Java bean is just related to just have the getter and setter method. With the help of this you are going to set the, you are going to write the getter or setter method of this. Okay, now after that I have created one after that I have created one file, student info. That student info uh, is going to work, that is going to be that is going to be getting the information from the student and jump to the process.jsp. What I have written inside of process.jsp, what I have written inside of process.jsp. Now I'm going to open process.jsp. Now the three files I required. First file I required the connection provider, that is going to be worked with the fully JDBC. After that, I have created one HTML file. The HTML file is student info, studentinfo.html, that contains the three fields and one button. And action is process.jsp, and this is the get. Okay. After that, what are the content of process.jsp? It is going to be done with the help of use bean directive. JSP use bean directive I have used. Here I have created one object. ID is equals to object, that is the object or instance of that particular class. Now the second argument is class. The second argument is class, and here you will find the class student info. That is one of the bean file that I have shown earlier. That contain the getter and setter method. That contain the getter method for roll number, getter method for name, and getter method for customer, and same setter method for all the fields. After that, whenever you are going to click on student info, uh, the process, whenever you are going to run this student.info.html, the process is going to be happen, and it is going to processed. It is going to be jump for the process.jsp file. Now the content. Now the main part is uh, what are the content of process.jsp. The process.jsp you use being the class is student info, and set property for all. Set property for all means whatever information it is going to be fetched, it is going to be inserted in the field, that is the field that available in student info. It is going to be set with the help of and that information is going to be transferred to the set method of roll number, the set method of name, and set method of course. Suppose I have entered the roll number 101, it is going to be assigned the roll number 101. Suppose I have mentioned the name is Yogesh, that is going to be assigned to the name. And suppose I have entered the course MCA, that is going to be assigned to the particular course. Now the roll number, name, and course as object dot name has the value Yogesh, object dot roll number has the value 101, and object dot course has the value MC. Now after that, whenever I'm going to get the values from the server, get the values from the object. So we have to use jsp.get property directive, and that the property is, we have to mention the property name. The property name is the roll number, and the name, this is the my object name, from where which object you are going to fetch the value. The object is one of the obj, one of the object that I have created for that particular class. So the roll number object dot roll number is going to be fetch the value. Same it is going to fetch the value for object dot name, and same it is going to fetch the value object dot course. So it has fetched. Now I have import one file, connection provider, means this is one of the class that is going to be establish the connection with the database, and fetch the data, or perform the SQL query. Whatever is SQL query you are going to process, it is going to be done. Now that object I have, that class I have imported, and then I have created the object of that particular class. Then connection provider CP is equals to new connection provider that I have created. Now int static cp.register. What is the cp.register? Then the CP is one of the object of the connection provider. Now I have created one method, the register. It is going to be returned in the form of insert, in the form of integer. Suppose my insertion is done successfully, it is going to return 1. If it is going to return 1, if it is not, then it is going to return a 0. So it is done. So I assigned this pst.execute update. Suppose data is inserted, it has I has value 1, then I has value 1, then it is going to be returned here. So what will happen? Suppose if status means I value, that is going to be assigned to the status is greater than 0, means something happened, some record has inserted. So it is going to be print out dot print rows inserted successfully, or row inserted successfully. I am going to mention here, means how many rows is going to be inserted. Now I'm trying to run. My server is not working, but little bit I try to run. Okay, it is showing error, but whenever you are going to create your program like this, you are able to run your program. I'm going to close